The Steam Deck OLED is amazing. I've had it since release and I've enjoyed every single minute of it. With the release of the Xbox Ally and the Xbox Ally X, surely now is the time to be buying a Steam Deck. It's the sheer value of it. You get so much worth for your money. The OLED screen is just sublime, the controls, the ergonomics, I mean the trackpads. The trackpads are amazing for your RTS games that you want to play on the go. Yes, I play RTS games on the Steam Deck OLED. There's an old RTS game called Star Wars Empire at War, which I loved to play back in the day. And honestly, it just runs so well on here. Speaking of old games, there are an absolute collection of classic gems that a newer generation are discovering, and they run fantastically on the Steam Deck. And honestly, it's just brilliant. You have to tweak here and there, but once you do, the Steam Deck OLED is a wonderful machine, and honestly, the visuals just look crisp on here. As the games become newer, they are just a bit more trickier to tweak. Take Spider-Man Remastered for instance. I am perfectly fine running it at a capped 30 frames per second. Some people are not fine with this. Tweaking obviously is a big thing for people because that's understandable. You want to just play something straight out of the box. You don't want to do anything to it. Then on the other hand, like you've got people like myself who don't mind it because we've been used to PC gaming. This is the whole beauty of it. Once you have it up and running, it's just so satisfying to play. And why not just tweak now and again? You should know what you're getting yourself into. It's a handheld PC. It's not a gaming console. If you want a handheld gaming console, that's what the Nintendo Switch is for. For games that you don't have to tweak, the performance is just amazing. For example, I've got Cat Quest 2, which is 90 frames per second, and I can't believe I was sleeping on this game for a while, and you can pick it up for relatively cheap. This is why I choose the Steam Deck OLED. The fact I can put my game to sleep and wake up exactly where I was and continue playing. Other handhelds have a problem, particularly the Windows handhelds. This is another gem I've discovered. It's based on a Japanese cartoon, Shin. And this particular game is called Shiro and the Coal Town. And honestly, it's just a delight. It's hilarious, it's peaceful, and I don't have to mess with the performance. Now, if you look in the top left corner, it seems to be stuck at 45 frames per second. This is one of the issues I've had with certain games, whereby the screen should be, because it is at 90 frames per second, the game should be running at that as well. And it's just one of the niggling bugs which really haven't been fixed. Now, there is a way around it, but I just can't be bothered. I'd rather just go in. 45 frames per second is absolutely fine for me. Another reason to get the Steam Deck OLED is the fact that more and more publishers are now supporting this. Take LEGO Lord of the Rings for instance. It had issues running on the Steam Deck. There'd be flashing water graphics everywhere, and there was an unofficial fix. But I like official fixes better. Something more satisfying, even though I do like tweaking. And because of the publisher's patch, making it Steam Deck verified, I was able to play it without any tweaking necessary. Another gem of an indie game that I'd never thought I'd play. I Am Fish. You play as a fish looking to escape back to the sea. If you had told my younger Call of Duty FIFA playing self that I'd be playing a game as a fish, I'd probably have not believed you. Again, this game does need tweaking, and yeah, it's just loads of fun, honestly. When the games do run well, boy do they run very well, and they're such a pleasure to play. And honestly, this Steam Deck is a backlog destroyer. The OLED screen makes it especially good. I had the original Steam Deck LCD, and the Steam Deck OLED has just blown it away, honestly. It is slightly faster because they shrunk the chip slightly, but otherwise it's the screen that makes it a massive difference. I also noticed the thumbsticks having a drastic impact on my gameplay, and that's mainly because in the original Steam Deck LCD, my thumb used to slide off, whereas here they stay on. Outside of console gaming, my Steam Deck library is the biggest. I've only got a handful of games on GOG and Epic. Now, obviously, I can't run these without using unofficial versions. As much as I would love them to release official apps? They probably won't. This is where people go for something like the Xbox Ally or another Windows handheld, because you have that freedom to run everything else, anything else. It's a handheld PC. So is this. You have a desktop on there, but let's be honest, not many Steam users actually utilize the desktop because the gaming handheld mode is so good. If you have a small budget and you have a PC library, it's a no-brainer to get a Steam Deck. What you can do with the Steam Deck, how it functions, how it helps you to clear that backlog, it's just absolutely amazing. Sure, the other handhelds can do the same as well, but this does it at a lower cost. You get an arguably better screen. You'd have to pay almost £1,000 or dollars for the next Lenovo Legion Go 2. The PlayStation Portal is another device that people keep comparing the Steam Deck to. This PlayStation Portal is a streaming device. Yes, the resolution can be higher, particularly for still images or images that aren't moving that much, which is a bit difficult in the game. But it's a streaming device. It's got completely different functionality. If you're looking to play your PlayStation library only, then you'd get a PlayStation Portal over a Steam Deck. And Valve support is just amazing. It honestly is. The amount of reports I've seen where somebody is out of warranty and there's an issue with the battery or something, and Valve's just gone out there and just stretched that customer service to the next level. Now, the thing is, everyone is waiting for the Steam Deck 2. Valve themselves have said it's going to be a while away. I mean, we don't know. They could drop one next year. They could do what they've said and wait a few years for the next generational leap, as they've seen. I've seen some of the benchmarks for Xbox Ally X, and to be honest, they might be some of the best out there. It still doesn't come close to a console version in terms of experience. Spider-Man 2, for instance, some of the benchmarks I saw, granted, that could be because the publisher hasn't optimized that game properly for handhelds. Anyway, let me know what you think in the comments below. Have you got a Steam Deck? Are you thinking of getting one? Do you have an Xbox Ally X? Consider liking this video if you think it helped you or you enjoyed it, and obviously consider subscribing as well, as it would really help the channel grow. And until next time.